Hello dear viewers. Today, we witnessed the beautiful wedding of CEO Toan and Ly Tu Diem, a heartfelt and sweet love story. From the stunning setting, the sacred vow exchange, to the joyful celebration filled with laughter, it marks the beginning of a happy new chapter. If you enjoy stories like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you won't miss the next videos. Thank you so much. The day of CEO Toan and Ly Tu Diem's wedding dawned with a quiet promise of beauty and joy. From the earliest morning hours, the sprawling garden estate where the ceremony would take place buzzed with gentle activity and eager anticipation. Sunlight filtered softly through the canopy of trees, casting a golden glow that seemed to bless the entire venue with warmth and hope. Every corner of the space had been transformed into a fairy tale scene, meticulously prepared to celebrate a love story that had captivated so many hearts. Rows of white chairs, adorned with delicate ribbons of ivory and pale gold, lined the pathway leading to the elegant outdoor altar. The scent of fresh blossoms, roses, lilies, and lavender mingled with the crisp morning air, creating an atmosphere both fragrant and serene. Floral arrangements were artfully placed on every surface, cascading from tall crystal vases and entwined along rustic wooden arches, their colors chosen to reflect purity, devotion, and the promise of a new beginning. Behind the scenes, the wedding team moved with quiet precision and care, ensuring every detail was perfect. From the hand-stitched linens embroidered with subtle golden threads to the carefully curated playlist of soft, romantic melodies, no element was left to chance. The subtle shimmer of fairy lights, still faint in the early light, promised to sparkle magically as twilight approached. It was a scene that felt both intimate and grand, a delicate balance that mirrored the union about to be celebrated. Guests began to arrive, their faces bright with excitement and affection. Among them were close family members and longtime friends who had witnessed the journey of Toan and Ly Tu Diem's relationship, each bringing their own stories and best wishes. Conversations flowed easily under the open sky, punctuated by laughter and the gentle clinking of champagne glasses. Everyone seemed to sense the significance of the day, as if the air itself held a collective breath, waiting for the moment the couple would step into their new life together. The bride's preparation room was filled with soft light and quiet anticipation. Ly Tu Diem sat surrounded by her bridesmaids, each lending support and sharing smiles as the final touches were made. Her wedding gown, a masterpiece of delicate lace and flowing silk, waited to be worn, promising to transform her into the radiant figure everyone anticipated. Her makeup artist worked carefully, highlighting the natural glow of her skin and the sparkle in her eyes, reflecting a mixture of nerves and excitement. Meanwhile, CEO Toan prepared with equal care. Surrounded by his closest friends and family, he donned a tailored black suit that fit perfectly, symbolizing both his polished elegance and deep respect for the occasion. There was a calm strength in his demeanor, tempered by the soft smile that appeared whenever his thoughts turned to Ly Tu Diem. He was ready not just for the ceremony, but for the lifelong commitment that awaited him beyond the exchange of vows. As the ceremony time approached, the garden seemed to hold its breath. The sun climbed higher, casting light that danced across petals and polished surfaces alike. Every detail, from the subtle colors chosen to the gentle hum of music, spoke of a love carefully nurtured and joyously celebrated. This was not merely a wedding, It was the beginning of a chapter filled with promise, partnership, and the deep, abiding happiness that comes from finding one's true soulmate. As the soft strains of the wedding music floated through the air, all eyes turned toward the entrance where Ly Tu Diem appeared. Clad in an exquisite white lace gown that shimmered subtly with every movement, she stepped gracefully onto the aisle. Her veil, delicate as morning mist, framed her radiant face, glowing with joy, hope, and a touch of nervous anticipation. The gentle breeze stirred the petals scattered along the pathway, as if nature itself was celebrating this long-awaited moment. At the altar stood CEO Toan, dressed immaculately in a tailored black suit. His usual composed demeanor softened with emotion as he caught sight of his bride. His eyes reflected years of shared memories, laughter, challenges, and triumphs. In that instant, the world seemed to narrow down to just the two of them, connected by a love that had grown deeper with time. As Ly Tu Diem approached, their hands met for the first time that day, warm and steady, a silent promise of unwavering support. The officiant's voice broke the hush, welcoming everyone to witness the union of two souls destined to walk together through life's journey. Yet, amid the formal words, it was the sincerity in Toan and Diem's eyes that truly spoke of their commitment. When the time came to exchange vows, a hush fell over the gathering. Ly Tu Diem's voice trembled slightly, but carried with heartfelt conviction as she spoke of love, trust, and partnership. She vowed to stand by Toan's side through every joy and hardship, to nurture their bond with kindness and understanding. Her words painted a picture of a future built not only on romance but on friendship, respect, and shared dreams. CEO Toan followed, his tone steady yet deeply moving. He promised to protect and cherish Ly Tu Diem, to be her steadfast partner and confidant. Every syllable resonated with the depth of his feelings honed through years of knowing, learning, and growing together. His vow was more than words, it was a solemn oath to face life's uncertainties hand in hand, to find strength in each other's presence. The moment they slipped the wedding rings onto each other's fingers, a tangible sense of unity spread throughout the crowd. These simple bands symbolized an eternal bond, a circle unbroken by time or circumstance. Tears glistened in many eyes as the couple shared their first kiss as husband and wife, a kiss that sealed promises made and dreams shared. In that sacred moment, the world outside the garden seemed to pause. Friends and family held their breath, touched by the raw beauty of two hearts intertwining. It was a testament to the power of love, a love that endures challenges, celebrates victories, and creates a safe harbor in an ever-changing world. As they turned to face their guests, radiant smiles illuminated their faces. The weight of the ceremony lifted, replaced by an infectious joy that spread through the crowd. It was the beginning of a lifelong adventure, one grounded in unwavering devotion and the courage to grow together. This exchange of vows was not just a ritual, it was the foundation of their shared future, a moment forever etched in time. It marked the start of countless chapters filled with laughter, learning, and endless love. For CEO Toan and Ly Tu Diem, this was the day their individual stories merged into one, creating a partnership as strong as it was beautiful. As the sacred ceremony drew to a close, the atmosphere shifted from sullen reverence to joyous celebration. The guests were ushered to the beautifully decorated reception area beside the shimmering pool, where twinkling fairy lights hung like stars in the evening sky. The gentle hum of soft music intertwined with the laughter and chatter of family and friends, creating a warm and inviting ambience that welcomed all to join in the happiness of the newlyweds. CEO Toan and Ly Tu Diem entered hand in hand, their faces radiant with the glow of newly pledged love. The bride's dress, now flowing freely as she moved, shimmered under the soft lights, while Toan's confident yet gentle smile revealed the deep joy that filled his heart. Their arrival was met with heartfelt applause and cheers, each clap a reflection of the affection and support surrounding them. The reception was a masterful blend of elegance and intimacy. Tables adorned with floral centerpieces that echoed the day's wedding palette were arranged thoughtfully around the poolside. Each detail, from the delicate crystal glassware to the embroidered napkins, spoke to the couple's careful planning and desire to create a memorable experience for their guests. As the evening unfolded, the air was filled with the aromas of exquisite cuisine prepared by renowned chefs, inviting all to savor the feast as much as the celebration itself. Amid the clinking of glasses and warm toasts, speeches from loved ones painted vivid pictures of Toan and Diem's journey together. Friends reminisced about their shared adventures, the challenges overcome, and the unwavering support that had bound them. Family members spoke with pride and emotion, expressing hopes for a future filled with happiness and prosperity. Each word added depth to the evening, weaving a tapestry of love and connection that enveloped the couple. When the music shifted to a slower, more intimate tune, CEO Toan extended his hand to Ly Tu Diem for their first dance as husband and wife. The crowd hushed, watching as they moved gracefully across the floor, their movements perfectly in sync. In that moment, time seemed to pause, their eyes locked, smiles soft and genuine, as if no one else existed but the two of them. The dance was a beautiful symbol of their new life together, a silent promise to move forward in harmony through whatever life may bring. As the night deepened, laughter and dancing filled the air. Guests joined the couple on the dance floor, sharing in the joy that radiated from every corner of the celebration. The clatter of plates and soft murmur of conversation gave way to exuberant cheers and playful moments, highlighting the strong bonds between everyone present. Towards the evening's close, CEO Toan and Ly Tu Diem stepped aside for a quiet moment together. Beneath the soft glow of lanterns, Toan whispered tender words of gratitude and love into Diem's ear, expressing his excitement for the journey ahead. Diem's eyes sparkled with tears of happiness as she rested her head on his shoulder, feeling the steady beat of his heart, a reassuring rhythm that promised unwavering support and endless devotion. The wedding celebration was more than just a party. It was a heartfelt gathering that marked the beginning of a new chapter, surrounded by the warmth of those who cherished them most. It was a night filled with love, laughter, and memories to be treasured forever. For CEO Toan and Ly Tu Diem, this joyous reception was not merely a conclusion but the vibrant start of their shared adventure, an unfolding story of partnership, dreams fulfilled, and a love that would grow stronger with every passing day.